Hey folks, it's Jim. I purchased this LECTRIC XP, got it in a couple of weeks ago, and I am thoroughly impressed. The build quality, production execution is fantastic. This is the only bike they build at this time, and it shows. Their attention to detail, their production and build quality is fantastic, and the delivery. This bike is ready to go quickly out of the box. I had this bike and was riding it 11 minutes after cutting the tape on the box initially. And most of that was taking off all the protective padding they had on it. Had to add some tire pressure, click in the handlebar stem, which was snap, easy, adjust the seat, add some air to the tires, and I was off and riding because the battery comes almost fully charged on delivery. So very impressed all the way around. Now, power. Absolutely incredible power, folks. Just amazed by that. It blows my Rad Rover away. The Rad Rover has a 750 watt motor. This has a 500 watt motor. This bike blows the Rad Rover away on a whole shot on throttle. It's not even comparable. It's like the Rad Rover's in water. I'm absolutely amazed by that. I weigh 170 pounds, 6 feet tall. I can ride this thing like a scooter, and I have no worries about climbing hills or anything like that. Just incredible low-end torque on this bike. Absolutely blown away by it. A friend of mine came over the other day on their higher-end bike. They spent a lot more money on. Got on this, was blown away, and said, dang, I should have bought this. And we were both laughing because I ride the Rovers, and boom, here we go. This little bike coming in at $899 just blew both of our bikes away. So, shout out to LECTRIC for putting together one heck of a product. This is a great little vehicle. The amenities, okay, that blew my mind too. This thing comes with fenders. They're not just fenders, they're metal fenders. And it comes with a rack, which is phenomenal. Then it comes with integrated headlight and tail light. Absolutely amazing. On top of that, we've got the Well-Go folding pedals. And add to that, we have puncture-resistant tire liners that generally come on higher-end bikes. And this thing, again, is coming in at $899, and we get all those amenities. Something else, if you go out and watch enough videos, you get the promo code. You'll get free saddlebags. These are a nice set of saddlebags. They match the bike really nicely. And if you look under here, you've got some reflective piping that just matches the trim on your electric bike. Fantastic. And the stitching matches the seat and all that. It's just really nice. So again, free saddlebags. Now let me throw in there too, for all you veterans, me being a veteran, I got another additional discount on this bike. It's already priced at $899, but if you're a veteran, you're even going to get more off on it. Plus throw in the free saddlebags. It was a no-brainer purchase for me. I was going to buy the Rad Mini at $1,500. Then I would have had to buy the rack for the Rad Mini. That would have put it up to $1,600 by the time they shipped the rack to me and all that. This bike came in, $700 cheaper. So by far. And plus add in my veterans discount. You talk to them about that. I'm not going to share that on here. But for all you veterans, you do get an additional discount on this bike as a veteran. So all the amenities, the build quality, the production execution, the delivery, ease of setup, everything, the low step over height, it makes it fantastic. So riders, shorter riders all the way up to 6'4" can ride this bike easily. Set it up for them to ride. And I find it very comfortable, by the way. And again, I'm 6 feet tall, so I'm really liking it. So yeah, the amenities are incredible. Now it has the Shimano Tourney derailleur, which I like because they tend to stay tuned. I go up to 1,000 miles without having to tune these bikes. These derailleurs anyway, they seem to work well. And it has the SIS shifter, which I absolutely won't have any bike without the SIS shifter on it because you've got the thumb, push button thumb. And with this bike, it's very important because the acceleration is so fast on this bike. If you're in PAS 3, you have to have the ability to click shift to keep up with the bicycle. It's just incredible. The low-end torque, again, did I say power? Absolutely blown away by that. Okay, the range is outstanding as well. In pedal assist level 2, which is all I need, that keeps me at 15 miles an hour on the flats and 10 miles an hour climbing hills. I'll get into that on another video. But the range, I've got 45 miles on it right now on this single charge. And it was, and I could still go another 15 miles because I'm at half battery, although that's deceiving because if I start climbing a hill, it's going to drop down to 4 or 3 bars when I climb that hill. And I'll get into that on another video. But yeah, the range is fantastic. So I can get 60 miles probably per charge in pedal assist level 2. So shout out to Lectric for publishing good statistics, real world statistics on their bike. In fact, I think they shortchanged themselves because I can get 60 miles out of it on PAS 2, which keeps me between 10 and 15 miles an hour, which for this old guy is plenty fast enough. But they publish 25 to 50 miles. I would say 25 to 60 miles depending on rider ability, and I'm definitely getting 60 miles out of a charge in PAS 2. So let's get to the let's look at this joint, and this goes to the testimony of the detail that Lectric has put into this bike. You notice first, look how robust this folding joint is. They also put this locking trigger here for your folding ability. They have a rubber pad here for where this snaps back. Okay, whoop, sorry. You gotta pull the trigger and then open it. But you got this rubber pad here, okay? So when you click it back in, it's not scratching your frame. That's some of the detail they do with that. And that trigger, you know, to unlock it, I think is very important. Another safety feature that they've put in there. Let's look at the saddle a little bit because I had said something about that. This is the best stock saddle I've ever gotten. Look at the dampers back there, the Lectric logo, the nice stitching. It looks like leather. Really nice looking machine all the way around. Look at that paint job. You even have the trim on the forks up there, the Lectric logo. Again, they're metal fenders. Just really nice standard cranks. I'm really enjoying all of the bike, the looks and everything. Okay, now let's get into the display, and you just turn it on by clicking this button here, and you'll see I got 45 miles on this charge, and we still have half the battery left. Okay, but if I'm climbing a hill, it'll drop down to 4 or 3 bars. So that tells me I'm at the lower third of the battery when I'm under high amps. So, but anyway, 10 bar energy indicator, which I absolutely love. Your miles per hour, your pedal assist, you change that by clicking your thumb over here all the way up to 5. I don't need to go past 2. It's plenty of torque for me. And I will say, if you're at low speed, make sure you're in 1 or 0 because this thing does put out some power. So if you're doing low speed turning and things like that, you want to be there. But something else, and as soon as you go to 1, your throttle is activated, by the way, which is over here. And this is the SIF shifter. If you're getting into e-bikes and you're new, make sure you have this trigger to go up in gearing, because the bike, especially on this bike, it accelerates so quickly that you need to keep up your pedaling, and you've got to be able to shift into the upper gears quickly. So I won't have an e-bike without the SIS shifter. I just really enjoy them that much. But let's look over here. Again, we're going to push our thumb over here, the on-off button, and let's follow this display down here. And this is another thing I love about Lectric over other bikes. First, we have our odometer. Then we click once. Now we're at trip for the current trip. Then we have voltage, which is sweet. And then we have current, which I'll get into why that's important on another video, where you might be using that. And then we have a trip timer, which I really enjoy for my training rides because I like to ride from 50 minutes to an hour. So all of this features right at our thumb. You know what I mean? It's all at our thumb. We get all of that data right at our thumb. Isn't that nice? Now to turn on the headlights, again, just push the up arrow, watch in the box over there. Boom, see the headlight come into this box right here. And then to turn them off, boom, off. And you see the light disappear. Really that simple, just pushing the up arrow. That's all you have to do, this up arrow right here. Push and hold it. So I love the display on the Lectric as well. Let's get back to the odometer. I just can't say enough about this bike, you know. The production quality, execution, the detail, the attention to detail on the bike is fantastic. And we even get the tire liners, you know what I mean? Incredible. Generally coming on higher end bikes, the rack, the fenders, the tire liners, the Well-Go folding pedals, the free saddlebags when you throw in the promo code, the veterans discount on top of that, the saddle, The outstanding display, the best display on all of the e-bikes that I've had. This is my 5th e-bike. This is by far the best display as well. And low end torque, did I say power, folks? This thing blows my Rad Rover away. Period. End of subject. Absolutely blows it away, like the Rad Rover's in water or something. And that has to do with probably their control circuits, as well as the fact that it's a 20-inch tire to give us that low end torque. It's just amazing. I'm very, very pleased with this bike, and at the price point of $899, folks, I feel this is the best bike, bang for the buck on the market today, the best value, I should say. And the range is outstanding, as I've said before. The build quality, again, outstanding. Customer support, from what I hear, is outstanding as well. I've called them twice, once on the ordering and once during. And both times somebody answered the phone, and to me that was very important. I don't like doing everything over the internet. I like actually talking to a person. So if there were ever trouble with the bike, from what I understand, they are outstanding at support as well. And you can talk to somebody on the phone. So shout out to Electric for that as well. So that's pretty much my overview on the bike. I can't say enough good things about it thus far. And hopefully it's going to last a long time. I feel confident that battery and range, again, I think I can get up to 60 miles out of PAS2 if you're using throttle alone and riding it like a scooter, which you could do. And for some of the small villages out here on the coast, you know, if you just want to scoot around town and stuff like that, this bike's going to do the job, which I found amazing. Just everything that is in this bike is outstanding in my opinion. Make sure you check your spokes, check all your bolts and all that stuff. Read the manual, follow the directions, and if you're not good at bikes or anything like that, take it to a professional and make sure they go over the bike completely for you. That would be my suggestion, and that is my disclaimer as well. But for me, you know, this being my 5th bike, I pretty much knew what to do. Also, there's so much low end torque, I would check the spokes out of the box, and also at 100 miles to make sure nothing's loosening up. There's just that much low end torque in this bike. I haven't found a problem yet. My spokes are tight and sweet, and the rim is true. I'm loving it. We got the tire liners again, veterans discount, all that stuff, the free saddlebags, you know what I mean, with the promo code. I think bang for the buck, this is the best buy in the e-bike market right now. And I wish I'd have gone for this much earlier, and I'm glad I went with this versus the Rad Mini. Saved myself $700+ and I've got an outstanding vehicle. Jim out.